My people, wonder shall never end. Information have it that Olori TikTok that she received the biggest embarrassment of a lifetime in Lekki Mansion today by Kabiyesi and the Queen Naomi. And I believe that if this information is true, it simply means that she doesn't have self, as in she doesn't regard herself that much. Because I know that if Queen Naomi happens to be in her shoe, Queen Naomi will not want to embarrass herself the second time after being embarrassed in that Lekki mansion for the first time, because she had been going to that Lekki mansion and on each occasion they will embarrass her, they will insult her, they will neglect her, they will not even allow her come in. Yet next time she will start going again. You know that they say Kabiyesi have been avoiding all of them from A to Z, all of them. Kabiyesi doesn't have their time again, and they are looking for an opportunity to speak with Kabiyesi, but that opportunity is not there. Kabiyesi no longer pick some of their calls, and her own is even the worst, because all these other Olories, they are not worried about, even if they are worried about Kabiyesi not speaking with them, they are not in her shoe. Her own case is different. She gave birth to twins according to her. And normally, according to their culture and tradition, they're supposed to welcome her into the palace after few weeks or few months. But from what we are hearing, it is time to do that already, and it is not happening. Rumors have been flying. The people have been saying a whole lot of things, yet it is not happening. Right now, they said she have decided to go and see Kabiyesi. And according to her, when she got the information that Kabiyesi is always in that Lekki mansion, because these days Kabiyesi always run to where he receives happiness and joy. And where is that? In Lekki mansion, where Queen Naomi and Tadenikawo stays. That is where when he go there, they will make him happy. They will, daddy and mommy and a child's play and all of that. When he's returning back to the palace, he will be satisfied. And that is why they said he told Olori Two-Face that they cannot satisfy him, that hundreds of them cannot satisfy him. That is because he have witnessed the 6 of them in the palace and Queen Naomi alone. And now he can compare and contrast where he gets more happiness and joy. Hey, this life, no balance at all. So, her own case, I mean Olori TikTok, her own case is different, because what they supposed to do for her as a yabage, they never do am. The children, welcome them back into the palace the way it should be. No. And it is eating her up. You know that with the kind of news we are hearing about DNA this, DNA that, assuming that Kabiyesi welcomes these children back into the palace the way he's supposed to, a lot of people will stop talking about the DNA, real father, biological father, and all of that, because people are saying it so much, and that is why it looks as if it is eating her up. Yes, it is seriously eating her up. So, if Kabiyesi would do her the favor of welcoming that babies into the palace, even if people are still saying it, she will have the confidence that yes, Kabiyesi believed her over what other people are saying. But for the fact that they have refused to welcome her back into the palace the way it should be, even when they say the time is due, it is beginning to disturb her so much that no matter what she eats, she will not be feeling satisfied and happy and all of that. So, according to her, the main mission, her reason for going to that Lekki mansion on hearing that Kabiyesi have been there all this while, she wanted to go in there and create scene by force. And they said the word that she wanted to drop for Kabiyesi is that if Kabiyesi refuses to bring her back to the palace the way he's supposed to, that she is going to bring the babies back to the palace forcefully, whether there is celebration or whether there is no celebration. That is the message that she was coming to the palace to give to Kabiyesi when she received the most biggest embarrassment of her lifetime. According to the information, when you get to that Lekki mansion, they said you have to pass like 2-3 gates. From the first gate to the second gate, they said it's a very long drive. You have to drive at least to some meters before you go to the second gate. Then, because they know that she's a wife to the king, they allow her in for the first gate. Then during the before she will be able to pass the second gate, they will have to call kabiyesi or Queen Naomi to tell them that look, this person is looking for you. Are we to allow him or her in? That was if they get satisfaction, if they confirm from the owners of the house, which is kabiyesi and Queen Naomi, that is when they will allow the person to go in. So they said when Olori TikTok came, they allowed her past the first gate. Then she was waiting at the second gate, waiting for confirmation when kabiyesi and Queen Naomi drove in. They said she saw them, that they are the ones in the car that drove in. The security guard opened the second gate for them and they passed and went into the mansion. They saw her, they saw the car, because she said that the part that got her as in crying was that kabiyesi cannot say that he did not recognize the car, because it was kabiyesi who bought that car for her before now. So they say when kabiyesi and Queen Naomi left, they did not stop to know why she was waiting at the second gate. Then when they entered inside, she called and called and called and called and called. Up to some hours, she was calling for kabiyesi to give order that they should allow her in. Yet kabiyesi did not pick. Kabiyesi did not, as in, hey, they say she started calling Queen Naomi. Queen Naomi, on the other hand, did not pick. When the people finally got a satisfaction from kabiyesi whether to allow her in or not, they said one of the guards came and told her that, Madam, Oga said that they don't need any form of disturbance. They're having a good time. Hey, my people. At that point, they said she did not even remember that she's a queen. Oh. They said she did not remember that that there is something that will happen to you. You will forget who you are. Even if you are claiming to be that person. Maybe let's say you are not a queen and you are claiming to be a queen. Something will happen to you and you will forget that you are even claiming. They say the way she burst into tears in front of the guards and everyone. Yeah. And they were telling her, Madam, it's okay now, go, maybe you can come back later, maybe they are busy, they are just coming back, maybe they are tired, they need rest and all. They were trying to pacify her, they were trying to, make her feel better. And they said she was crying, the way she cried and cried and cried. And they said she waited and waited and waited, keep calling, and yet they did not pick. And finally, they said she left that Lekki mansion in shame again, over and over again. Hey, my people, if this information is true, someone needs to talk to these women to give themselves some respect. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I want to remind you that these are all alleged information, okay? I do not live in the palace. I am just a blogger. When I get this information, I come and share it here with you and tell you that they are all alleged information. Always remember that. Bye. I love you guys.